Like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Play call screen.
NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at 14. Down here for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Looking for space. It's Woods. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got it past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Oh, he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football. He does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Nickel blitz 0.
The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10.
Spread.
The run from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square shoulders up, great tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
DPL safety, SS blitz 1.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Tiger!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options, and size only selected.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the shotgun, they'll run it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Leaves it with the back. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. Saw a great example of it right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made.
Entering play call, concept. There are 6 categories. You have 10 options. Man blitz is selected. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Formation, there are there are 2 categories.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They feed him again. Oh, he's got a chance. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Formation, third, 4, under, FS5, Sam crash free. Entering play call, under, there are 2 categories. You have 18 option, FS fire 3, Sam crash 3.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Hands it off. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Clemson!
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in 4-6.
And they tacked on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
There are 8 categories. There are 15 subcategories. Option is set to win tight. 12 plays. You have 7 options. Gun is selected. Gun. Wing tight. 0-1 trap.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Wing tight. Puff. Do split. From cons. Play tight. There are RPO red. There. RPO key.
Then the short completion brings up 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
Spacing inside zone WK.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
As a defender, you love the big hits. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Enter. Challenge plays. Entering play call. Men blitz. There are 10 categories. You have 37 options. Hammer 0 blast is selected.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge.
There are 8
he
categories.
was right.
You have 15
Previous play
options.
will be
Inside
overturned.
zone is selected.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Deep stick is select. Verticals, slants, clear, error, formation. There are 8. While unbalanced, you have 3 options. Jet reverse pass is selected.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, NC State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trail a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 14 to Indiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Play zone cover 9 show 2.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but
he's got it on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
There are 6-man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 16
big
options.
plays like that makes play calling
selected.
so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. He wants to throw. Steps away. And And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
1 contain, cover 1 hole, 1 double WR1.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires it incomplete.
Player from a while unbalanced, you have 3 options. Jet reverse passes selected.
Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. Hit as he throws. And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late, and as a result, it's an INT.
Recent, there are 6 categories. You have 9
Clemson
options.
has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense.
Selected.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with deep shot for the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Back to pass, it's Bailey. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Special. Run. Inside zone. Concept. They're right. Inside zone. They're outside zone.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Timeout called by the defense in their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Wolfpack will line up, punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. 1 double WR1 is selected.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal call. Try to get range to get some kind of whistle for it.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you've got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Categories. You have 3 options.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down.
Spread.
He's looking to throw. Fires left. Pulls it in. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
10 options. Formation. Error 6 cap. Coach suggestions. Error 6 categories.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Spread.
They'll throw it on first down. Going for it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Deep pass, verticals, I'll go.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He's going to let it go. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Entering play call, special teams.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away.
Left is selected.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Power is selected.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in passing.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35.
There are 6 categories.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Direct snap. Past the 30. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Leaves it with the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give up 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Entering, attention pop-up, the connection to your peer has been lost, exit game. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.